Greetings. This is Amachi of the ASUN Naturals podcast. And I'm in my car. If you hear any noise, I'm in my car and I am heading to pick up some personal things, but I had something on my mind as well. An appointment got canceled this rising, so I've been in this place of having to listen to spirit, but I went ahead and tried to go through with this appointment and it was blocked. So I'm just just amazed at how my spirit team is trying to keep me on a certain path. But so I wanted to chime in today to talk about this thing that I've looked at in my natal chart. And the thing is an asteroid. So we have many asteroids in our natal chart. And I looked up an asteroid called Nemesis. I don't know the number of the asteroid, but I looked up this in my natal chart. Everyone has it. And it's almost like the Achilles heel, And so I looked up this particular Nemesis asteroid, and what I saw was not alarming but surprising, but at the same time it wasn't surprising. So Nemesis is someone or something or some sort of environment that really goes to the underbelly and causes a lot of problems, a lot of issues. It could be fatal, actually, if it depends on the situation, or it could be transformational, or it can cause a person to know very clearly who their enemies are, right, or enemy is. So Nemesis, that's my definition of Nemesis. So I looked up my Nemesis and asteroid, where it was located in my natal chart. And my Nemesis was in the sign of Virgo. So that anyone who knows, Virgo is the sign of the priestess. She's the sign of Virgo is also known as the Virgin per se, but also is known as it rules the sixth house of not career, but of day-to-day work, health and wellness, pets. Virgos are known to be very concise and critical. They also can be perfectionists, and Virgos also they get work done. They get things done. They very methodical and know how to look at the picture of how to get things done. So that's Virgo. And so I have my Nemesis in Virgo, and it's in the 10th house of career. It's in the 10th house of career, and it's in and the 10th house is also house of Capricorn, but it's also could be your MC, which is oh gosh, I forget what you'd call it, but anyhow, it is in my 10th house of public image, career, what people see you in the public image as. So I was really like, wow, okay. So the Nemesis for me is in the house of career. And in that career, that's where I have a lot of my problems with people. And with my experience of having so many toxic jobs and toxic experiences on the job, I faced a lot of adversity on my jobs with people and undermining, and I was a mirror for a lot of people. And because I was a mirror for a lot of people, I had a lot of enemies in the workplace, and even to the point of jealousy and sabotaging, and underappreciated, overworked, and underpaid. And the Nemesis energy also affected my actual physical and mental health in the workplace. So it was just another confirmation of why I want to work for myself. It was another confirmation of why I should be my own boss and I should work for myself. Even with jobs where I could be supervisors or team leads or whatever they put a name on it. It eventually could, I'm not going to say always, but it could cause issues with insubordination, people working under me, people over me who are underqualified or who may not have the work values I do. We end up having issues, right? So it just was a confirmation on why I've had so many issues and conflicts and toxicity concerns and toxicity experiences in the workplace. And I never loved what I did. It was something I had to do to just try to get income and pay my bills. And it was just another example, another layer of the onion of me seeing why I have so much dislike for the traditional work structure. And even though I did it for many years, a few decades, I really didn't get much out of it, but maybe some experience, but long-term rewards from it, I don't see it. So yeah, it was another example of that for me, why I don't enjoy the workplace, and my experiences have been what they've been. Yeah, so I just wanted to drop in with that because it's really interesting to have found out that information today, that I had that nemesis in my house or career. So I would say you all should find out what that nemesis is. It could be something different for you, for sure. And people who have had people who have had issues in the workplace for a long period of time, I would definitely say check out your asteroid and the asteroid nemesis in your birth chart. It could be a nemesis for anything, but for me, I'm talking about my work. I could have hidden enemies, public enemies. I could have people who are who are being competitive toward me that I didn't even know. All these things have shown its face for sure. It's just another, and so I'm going to dig more into it. I am familiar with the asteroids, but that was one I didn't look up. And I will say, look it up in your natal chart. If you need any assistance or I do natal charts. So if you would like to get a natal chart done by me and have a long conversation about your natal chart and a actual printout of, when I say printout, I will send it to you, of your natal chart, and then we can discuss more about the Nemesis asteroid. You can contact me through my website at www.asunnaturals.com. I'm also on Instagram, and you can just try their Facebook as well, ASUN Naturals. So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there because it was just interesting why I had to struggle with jobs in the workplace, and I wish I've known this information so many years ago. It may have prevented me going through so much pain in the workplace. So yes, that is what I wanted to talk about today, and I have so many other topics I want to talk about. The Nemesis asteroid is really interesting. So check it out. If you have any questions, you always reach out to me, and I will communicate with you. All right. And check out my services on my website. My services should be under the book online tab. So I also sell jewelry, and I'm a herbalist. I make tinctures. I'll do all kind of things. So check it out. And I just wanted to talk to you about this. Very, very interesting Very interesting. So, all right, beloveds, have a wonderful, wonderful day. I hope you receive all of the beauty, joy, and prosperity in the world. And Ankh Ujasaneb, meaning life, prosperity, and health. Ashe. Dua.